we're ready for our pocket, and this is all that we need from our paper. The measurement for this is really, you don't have to cover the whole thing. It's not necessary. That is 3 inches by 7 and 7/8. That's all that we need. And then you need to do is put it close to your score line. So when you bring your pocket over, it covers a little bit of the paper. And then I die cut this one. Use the same scallop die. It's this one. Oh, it's that one that I use. And yes, it's a lot of, you can't really see, but if I put it on the paper, you will see it. And that is where we're going to glue it down. So let's glue this side down. That's it. I am in, down, and it looks really nice. Now what we will do is we need to glue the pockets up here together. I don't know, I can't remember if I did give you the measurements for this page. If not, let me do it now. My apology. I don't know if I did or not. This page is 10 and 3/8. 10 and 3/8 that way. This way it measures 8 inches. Then you will score we will score from the beginning. We're going to score at 3 3/4, and you're going to score 1 notch on 3 7/8. This side you're going to score 9 3/4, and that's it. Score tape, because that is our fold that goes in the book. And then we're going to burnish on both our score lines. So that is what you need to have here. It's a square. It looks like that. And then I put it through my die cut machine, and I use the scallop die. It is a spellbinders. And then you put on your pattern paper. Then we're going to glue on this side, and we're going to close our pocket. So we just do a line of glue. Just a line of glue. Sorry, I keep on forgetting my camera is so close to my workspace, and it picks up everything that I've put down. And we're going to press it down. I moved. I'm just going to, that's it. Put it back. So our pocket is in. I had to hold mine a little bit on the side there because we had that extra score line, just so that it can grab, the glue can grab, and it's all done, and it is a nice pocket. This page the back of the pocket page. This is what I'm going to put in, and that's all I'm going to do. I'm just going to glue it in. That is too beautiful. And then this page is done. That is now all done. And isn't it too beautiful? And we can put this in the book now. Let's bring our folder over and let's put it in. So that's gonna go away from our score lines, and we can do this one. Just gonna take a little piece away. So I'm going to have, I should have it that way. So I'm just gonna go, I lined it up with this one here. With this bottom here, I'm gonna line it up. And then I'm still seeing my score line. And I'm holding it. Just want to make sure I'm straight, because I can put something in crooked. And I think I'm fine. I'm going to press that down. Yes. And I just want to hold that. And we're in with our page. It's so easy to make these folios, and especially when you've got beautiful paper. Now we're going to put this one in, and we're going to overlap. We're going to overlap there where it's with that flap there. And you can just see just the one. Okay, so I think I'm going to take the bottom off here. And just need to line it up, and it's straight. And I can see my score line sticking out here, and I am quite away from it, and then I'm fine. Yes. And let's finish it. And that one is in. That is our 2 pages, what we call the inner page. And I see this might be not gonna stay close. That's not a problem. We can fix it. We can put a magnet on, and that will be an easy fix. I'm just gonna grab my 2 magnets and put my magnet in the middle. I thought it will hold it, but now that I page the page, it looks like it's not going to do it. So I'm going to do the magnet in the middle. There's a lot of nice things that we can put over it. Let's get it mates, and I'll just put a small one on the mate. and my picking tool. And I'm going to bring it over. And let's see. That's it. That's better. And it's down. It's now in the middle, but we can cover it, and you can still put photos there, photos here, or down, whatever you know, whatever you feel like. Okay, we're going to carry on with the last inner page, and we need to cut our paper. I don't think you need to cut down. It is the width of the paper. It is 11 5/8, and then this way it is going to be 8 inches. Right, so it is a size A4 sheet. Then we're going to put it in our scoring board, and we're going to score. Let's grab our scoring board, and I'm going to help you. We're going to score 1.5 inch, and then we're going to score 5 3/4, and we're going to score at 11. Okay, so that is for this page. It is going to be a very easy page. So this flap on this side, we're just going to burnish it, and that's going to be a pocket. This one on this side, it's going to be the flap that's going to go in the book. And that is how it's going to look. The paper for the top here, this is what I decided to put on, and it just fits beautiful in there. That I'm going to glue down. On this side, I had that, and I had that piece, and I've got this piece. So this piece was together like that, and I had that piece left. So I want to use this. Now I think it might be this way. Yeah, this way looks better. But you see where the flap ends? It's a little bit too short. But this piece here, I had to cut to fit onto the flap. Then we are going to make a pocket. And you see, they look very nice together. So I'm going to use this one, and I'm going to join it. And it's going to be just to cover, just to cover that little bit that I am short. So that is what you're going to see. And you don't even going to know that is not part of this paper. It is that over this side here. Now this measure 5 5.25 in the width. The piece that I cut to fit, it is 5 inches, and then on the length just cut it down so that you've got a little bit of black showing. I made a belly band. I took my die cut, and I cut out the black on both sides, and I trim it, and I did the pattern paper that I cut off from this one, and it fits in perfectly. My belly band is going to go over and over. Now if you don't have a die cut, or you just do it in straight, just make sure that your paper is a little bit longer, so you can score it, fold it over, score and fold over. That is basically all. And then you can put your pattern paper on your belly band. The last page, I've got that one, and I die cut. I've cut this piece, and I thought, you know, I might as well use it. And that is going to come over as a pocket. This one was on the front of the small 8x8 book, and I've just cut it down so that it fits on the paper. I am going to glue this down, and when I'm done, we can put this in our book, and I can show you how far we are. Let me get my glue, and I'm gonna do this. If you don't have the same paper as what I'm using, it doesn't matter, just use what you've got and just cut down your paper size that it fits onto your black cardstock. Now if you want to make some more pockets, you're welcome to do that. And I'm gonna start gluing down. That is also nice, but I do like the animals. That one there, yes, remember the right side. And look, it really looks very nice. Let me glue this one on. Then what you have to do is you need to get your glue that you can have a thin line, because you're gonna do a thin line with, I use art glitter glue for that. That's down, and then I can control it better. And let's do our thin line. So we can close the pocket, that's all. It's gonna seep out, and you just clean it. And let's do that one. Just make sure that it is down. Okay, and mine is down, so I'm going to do the next one. Let me just clean. So with this one, I'm going to do this one first, and then this, I'm just going to slide it in. I'm probably going to have to cut it shorter. Let me glue this one first. I'm just going to use my art glitter. just and if that is too much, I'm gonna just put it over that one. Let me get this one. Shall I? No, I do like the other side. Yes, sometimes you do change your mind, and I can change my mind in a flash, very quick, if I see something that's going to look better, or this way or that way. Let's do it this way. So I'm just going to line it up, make sure I'm a little bit close to my school line, but not on the school line, and bring it down. It's even, and that is down. Let's burnish. That was a nice easy page and easy pocket. Let's do this one together. I'm going to put some glue on the flap on this side, and I'm going to put it underneath, and just make sure I'm away from my school line, and I need to move it up, that it's even at the bottom. That's it, and I can press it down. Then a small line again, and I'm just going to do this one as well. Let's bring it over and line it up to the bottom. Let's close. Bring this over, and our pocket is in, and we can burnish at the bottom as well. Just clean the glue. It dries clear, but I'm so used of clean the glue every time I work with it. It is just second nature, shall I say. And I am going to glue this one on. That is finished for me, and now we can bring out our other page that we've done. Remember, we did that one, and this is how they're going to be. They're going to go in the book, and that's how they're going to be. Let's do it. Let's put them in. And I'm just going to have a sip of coffee. I want to put this page in first on this side, so when it is open like that, you can see the two pages that looks similar, and then we can put this one in, and it is going to be on this side. Okay, so let's, oh, I absolutely love this. This is so beautiful. If you can see it in real life, it is so nice. Let me do this, and I just need my scoring tool so I can get that off. Okay, so all I want to do, just line it up. Sorry for that. And I'm just going to stay a little bit away from the score line. Yes, I know, but we have to, otherwise your book won't be able to open. And it's down. Now let's do the other one. We're going to do this one, and it's, now I think I need this to have the flap that way, or which way shall I do it? This way. I can't now make up my mind. Yes, this way. Let's just put score tape, and it's gonna go into the book like that. I would prefer to have this on this side, but it's it won't happen. So let's put score tape. So I have to put score tape on this over there. Okay, let's do it. That's all right. So it is in, and we need to do these pages. They all good. So, and then we need to do the front one as well. Let's do this over here, and let's see what we can put in. I do have this left, and I'm very tempted to use it over here, and I think that looks very nice to have it over there, and it fits perfectly in with the flap closing. Then we just need to get any off cards or anything for the flap, or I might put this one, let's put this one this side. You see what I mean? I can change my mind. Yes, because that looks together, that looks even, and that is what I'm going to do. So that's going to go on that side, and I'm just going to go into and see what I can put on this page. Now let me show you what I've done. This was part of the 8x8, and it is absolutely perfect for what we want to do. To put it down here, all that I've done is I trimmed that, and that piece is going to come over to this side. But you need to decide what you're going to use for a closure for your book. Now I've got this cord, It was gifted to me. I've got no idea what it is. I don't know. I'm not 100% sure. But I've just glued a piece there. Well, tape a piece there. I'm going to glue that on. And then the other side, it's going to be on here. I just cut a piece. I don't know how long it is. I've just cut a piece. But what I can also do is put it from the back. Well, that is the other side, so I'm just going to leave it here so I'm going to forget to put that on. And I just want to finish this so that tape is over that. And what I've done is I round the corners again, and you can see it is all looking good on this side. It works out perfectly. I did not plan it to work it out like this, but it just worked out like that way. And this is our flip on the bottom here with our magnet. I'm happy with that. This folds out and folds out. That's our second pocket. That folds out. That's our pocket. These two pages the same. And we still need to go into here, but let's finish this page. And I just want to see if I can do this. That goes over there. That's your bulk. And if I do put this at the back, let me just put it down and then have the closure. Yes, I think that's what I will do. I will put it on the back. Now, you can use magnets if you want to. So when you do your magnets, you need just to make 100% sure that your book is in a square, right? It's in a square and it's can stand up like that. Put it down, pencil, and go in and make a mark, or if you want to put 3. And that is where your magnet's gonna go. And then it's gonna go onto this side here before you put your pattern paper. That's where it will be, okay? And then you can put your pattern paper if you want to use magnets. Now, let's do this one. They fit in better. And let's see if we put this together. Turn that over. That's not too bad. Let's turn this and see if there's, oh, the berry side. Move that one up a bit. This, or turn it this way. And this way. I think I'm going to use the leaves. That's what I'm going to do. And then this one is going to go up on that. Let me do it. And then I will be back with you. So mine is in. It's all closed. And it is nice. Very, very nice. It is it's a big folio. It came out very big. And I did not plan for it to be this big. It just happened, you know, while you craft, things happened. Then what we're going to do, I can see here I'm a little bit over. I'll have to see if I can do something on my side here. I might not be able to do anything about that. We will put a strip of paper in there so that you can't see the joints of the two fold outs. Now let's go into the middle. So what I've done, I've just put paper on the front one, and that one is with a magnet. It closed with a magnet. Open. This I've put the paper on already, and then that one with a pocket, and I just cover the pocket with the paper, and it looks nice. Now we've got these pages here to do, and I do still got a lot of paper. Just looks very good. I'm just gonna dig into my stash and just have a look and see what I've got left to put on. I've still got quite a few left. I still got this whole page, and that is on the back. Because of that, I might use this side of the berries, and when you fold that, use that side for the berries. Let's have a look. I'm just gonna see, and then I'll show you what I've done. Wow, it looks very busy, but it is. So I've done all these pages, and I use the berries. This page is the back of the 8x8, and it had all this, and I've put it on there. That can fold, and that, and that is the last one. Now they are quite a lot. Let me just put them back. That's, and that one, and this is, and that is it. Okay, now we're gonna go to this page. Now this page and this page, I prefer that it needs to be similar. I've just put the back on, and the measurements, it is gonna be, I don't know if you do exactly the same as what I've done. My measurement is 7 by 8 and 1/8. 7 and 8 and 1/8. That is that I've cut for the back piece, and I put my cord on as well, and I make sure that you tape it. If you put ribbon or whatever you're gonna use, it is fine. And this is the closure. This might be a little bit too long. That is the idea. Now that's all I did. I found the back page that I did put away for that. We need to do this sorry, we need to do the spine, and that's this side, and then the two front pages. Now let me show you what I've got in mind. I did cut that out, and I had to cut it a little bit shorter to fit in what I want to do. The rest will go on to the page, and this is what I've done, and it fits, and it's got a flap and it's got a flap. But what we are going to do is we're going to make a pocket. We're going to glue that side, this side, and this is going to be opened on this side. So I'm going to give you the measurements that we can do this. In the width, it is 5 3/4 by 6 1/2. You're going to score at 3/4 and 3/4, and then you need to cut down your piece that you want to fit in your score line. It just needs to fit in there and have a little bit of a black showing all around. Now I do have a round punch, and I think this is a small one. It is, oh, it is 1 inch. Now what I'm doing with that is I'm gonna push my 2 papers, my cardstock and my pattern paper, together, and I'm gonna hold it, and in the middle I'm going to do a little notch, and I just want to put it and see that I've got sort of in the middle. So all I've done is I've put a little mark for me there, and it looks like I'm sort of in the middle. Okay, I'm going to put my punch, and you see that line? I'm going to make it that it's over the line that the mark that I've got. And I'm going to punch, and for me it doesn't look like that's the middle. I'm going to move it a bit on. Alright, now you don't have to make a big notch. A little one, that one is fine. So when you move your paper on, you will have a little bit of black showing. Right, I'm oh, sorry for that. I'm going to glue mine on, and I can show you. I've finished mine, and it is on. I think I've got a little bit of glue there. Let's just clean it. Oops. Now the thing is, I'm just going to bring the folio back, and that's going to go in, and that's going to go in, so it's going to come up like that. And we are going to put something special in there. That's why we need the notch, so you can see there's going to be something special in there. And I'm just going to cut down my paper for this page and the next one, and then I can show you what that will look like. So let me show you. What I've done is I've just opened the page, I've just opened the page and I just let it lie down. It's so much easier to work on the page then. And I've did score type all around and in the middle, and I just fill in with glue. Yeah, it's so much easier working with it when it's flat like that. So it incorporates with the one that I've got on the back as well here. Now this one, I've just cut it there on an angle. Okay, you don't need to if you don't want to do that, but you know, I just do that. I'm just going to put some lights on because I can see it's starting to get overcast again. Phew, we got so much rain. It's unbelievable. And that is where it's gonna go. I'm gonna put score tape on the edge there, and then I'm gonna do glue. Score tape on the edge here, and I'm gonna do glue there, and I'm gonna do glue on this side here. Now that might be a bit tricky with all the glue and score tape, but I'm going to use the narrow one, the narrow score tape, and I'll show you. And good. So we're going to do that section first. I'm going to use my art glitter, and I'm just going to do a little bit of glue. And I'm going to lift my score tape. Now, you need to make 100% sure you got it on the right spot. I'm trying to put it in the middle the best as you can. I'm going to put this one down, and I think I'm okay. I'm going to pull that off. Yeah, I'm very brave to do that. I think I'm done. I'm committed. And it's a pity that we cover this, but you know, it's just one of those things. And just finished it so good. Then this one here and that we need to do together. I'm just going to do the line. And I'm going to do this glue here. And I'm going to lift my score tape. Okay. Score tape, glue, and glue. Not over where the flap's going to be. I keep on forgetting, not where your flap is. We're not going to glue that. Let's see. I should be fine now. Okay, and let's bring it down. Folds in. Yes. And burnish till it can get dry. and I think it really looks nice. So I'm going to go on to this page and the spines, and I can show you when I'm done what I've done with that. I've got a lot of offcuts here, what I can. So I put this on, and when you close it, this part here fits in with this, so I'm happy with that. Now I'm just going to get and do the spine, and when I'm done with that I can show you, and then we will do this, the inside of our pocket. We will do that as well. That's it. Let me show you what I've done. That's our closure, and I've put in the insert, and that's what I did. This was from the sheet was it's like postcards, like postcard sizes, and that's what I've used for this one, and that fits in nicely inside our pocket. And I've got a little tag there so you can pull it out. Now mine measures, it is 9 inches in the length, and the width is 5.5. And yes, there is enough space that you can put photos in here, or if you want to write what's happening in the book, that you can do it in here. And if you don't want anyone to see what you did, what you were writing, you don't need to show them, and it fits in nicely. So we are done with our book. I keep on saying it's a book. It's not, it's a folio. We're gonna go into our mats. Strips for that I won't forget. So let me show you what I've done with this. I just need to take off my pencil mark. So this is a booklet that can fit into your pockets or belly bands. And what I've done on this side, this one, it's a photo mat. The single one is a photo mat, and then the double one is a booklet. Now we're going to put some pattern paper onto our mats, and we can revisit and see what we can do. That is a pocket, so we can get something. Oh, I didn't glue that there, so I'll have to glue that there, and then we can have a look and see how much we can put in. I'm going to do that, and I'll be back with you, and I can show you when I put on my pattern paper what it's all going to look like. The photo mats, some of them are just left plain black. If you do a black and white photo, or a photo with a white frame around it, it looks so much nicer when it's just plain black. Then that's on that side. I decided to do something on this one. It's so cute. I just could not resist it. He is so beautiful. That is just a floating mat. This over here, I did also just a single one. Oh, let me get in the frame. Sorry. That just slide in, and I've just cut folded in half, and it's too beautiful. I cannot throw it away. And I've just folded in half, and you can still use it forever for what you want. Then on the other side of our flap, this is our fold out at the top there. It's one of the, it looks like a tag, and I've just backing it up onto the black cardstock, and it fits in nicely there. And there is just this one where you can plant your photo. On this side I also left it plain, and then we come onto our pocket, and that one is just a nice plain on the one side and the pattern paper, and this one is plain as well, and it fit nice in our pocket, nice and tight, so your photos won't fall out. Then we're going to come to our middle lift up. This is just plain with our pattern papers, and then I did this small one, and then the big one. This is so nice. That fits in our pocket. Both sides are just plain, and we've got a pocket again, and I've just put that on because it's similar to this paper. And we've got this one, and I just cut it out. It comes from this sheet, and I still got quite a few that I can do. And it's just a single photo mat, and it looks very nice on this side. It is our smaller pocket. You can definitely get more in what I've got in here. This I've just left plain, and that one also I just folded in half, and there is this one was in the front of the smaller, the 8x8 pack, and I've just put it on black cardstock. Our belly band, we've got another one that I just fold in half, and then this is a fold one. Tucked it in, and I just round my corners. I do like it to be round corners, and this is a fold out one, and that is just plain. That is our photo mats, and yes, like I said, you can get so much more in what I've got in the book. That will be the end of this tutorial. I did really enjoy working with this paper, and it came out very nice, very plain, but the paper did it for us. Thank you so much for stopping by again. Until the next one.